Welcome back to The Blend. Have you ever been in a car accident? Well, I mean, if you've been in Vegas long enough, chances are you will. And with the upcoming holidays and the roadways being packed and the bumps in the road, they are more likely. So what should you do if you to avoid falling victim?
Here to give us some tips, attorney Heather Harris with Harris & Harris Lawyers. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me on the show.
Oh, our pleasure. You help a lot of people who've gone through accidents. Tell us a little bit about what your company does, your firm.
Our law firm is made up of myself and my husband and law partner, Brian Harris, and of course our wonderful staff, and we exclusively represent people that are injured in serious accidents.
So you're exclusively doing that. You see a big problem here in the Valley with that, I see.
We do see a big problem here in the Valley with it, especially at this time of year. We have no more daylight savings time, it's getting darker, and we usually, and unfortunately, see an increase in the number of people that call us during this period of time through the end of the year. People are rushing, people are very busy, people are multitasking while they're driving, which they should not be doing.
Which is now illegal.
It is now illegal.
Phones, yes.
And it is too bad that people are still continuing to do it, but they are cracking down. So we're glad to see that. We want to see people stay safe and spend the holidays with their family, not in the hospital.
Yeah, I've been in a car accident myself. It's no fun. No. And when it happens, you don't know what to do. So a lot of people are in this situation, and so why should they make a call and give you a call?
Well, most people that are in accidents have never had that experience before. You don't have an attorney on speed dial. Most people that is their first response to say, well, gee, what should I do? Who should I call? One reason why I feel you should call Harris & Harris is that it is entirely what we do. We represent injured people from the very beginning of their case all the way through trial and beyond. And meaning Brian and I, meet with every person who comes into our office personally. We want to have you feel comfortable with your legal representation and make sure your legal rights are preserved from the very beginning.
I know there's some people that may not be ready and willing to call an attorney right away. But like, oh, it's fine, I'm feeling fine. And then a week later, their neck starts hurting because they were hit so far from behind. Not that I know this from experience or anything. I probably should have called you. That being said, what do you say to people like that where they're not sure how the extent of their injuries?
Honestly, most people don't know the extent of their injuries when it first happens, unless you have something that's obviously traumatic, like a broken bone or internal injuries to organs. Doctors in the ER aren't going to necessarily say, hey, you have something other than a sprained strain to begin with. Oftentimes it takes months of treatment with doctors and specialists to be able to really define what it is that is happening with you. It's important during that entire process that you have legal representation from somebody that knows what they're doing so that you make sure your legal rights are preserved. Yeah,
a lot of insurance companies will call the accident victim as well, and if you've never dealt with the insurance, sometimes you feel like you can get the runaround from
Absolutely.
them.
Unfortunately, that does happen, yes, and we experience that a lot with people that come see us. Sometimes they'll try to handle it themselves in the beginning. I can't say for every time, but the people that come see us are having a serious problem with it. They feel like they're not getting the answers that they need, and they do need some help. And most people, once they leave our office for the first time, have a huge sense of relief. Just a weight is lifted off of their shoulders that they don't have to deal with handling the business end of it anymore. They can focus on their health, which is the most important thing. You don't get that back.
If people try to take care of it themselves and they can't get anything accomplished, can they then come to you later? Or is it better to be with you from like the moment?
Certainly, they're encouraged to call us anytime they have a question like that. However, it is much better for everyone involved, particularly the person that's injured, if they have good legal representation in the beginning. Harris & Harris exclusively does that, and I think that it's very important that they have somebody that's looking out for their best interests from the start.
No
now, do you handle just mostly car accident cases, or do you do other things in the firm as well?
Well, we handle cases for people that are injured in a variety of different ways. Really, anytime someone is traumatically injured in a fashion that it was not their fault, somebody else has caused injury to them. However, Las Vegas Valley being what it is, there are a lot of dangerous drivers out there, and unfortunately, we do see a lot of car accident victims every day.
I know that Harris & Harris is actually giving back this holiday season, right?
We are indeed. Every year we pick a local charity or nonprofit to give back to, either with our time or financial resources. This year we've chosen 3 Square.
Nice.
A lot of your viewers are going to know what it is already, but it is a local food bank that helps people get food who need it, that are having trouble putting food on the table. So that is something that we are giving to this season.
Is that a typo? Is that $10?
That's a lot.
That is what we've
That's
committed
incredible.
to.
I think that's the highest amount anyone has ever done.
I've heard $1, maybe $2, 10 is unbelievable.
It's very generous.
We've made a commitment to 3 Square to make a donation by the end of the year, and from today until December 15th, for every person who likes us on Facebook, we are going to donate $10 to 3 Square.
That's excellent.
So I encourage everyone to find us on the web at harrislawyers.net. You can see our Facebook link right there. And if you like us, we're donating $10.
It's like writing a check, but it doesn't come out of your account.
Absolutely.
It comes out of yours.
and you know you're helping people who need it this holiday season.
Absolutely. It's
Heather,
a pleasure.
thank you.
Thank you
Tell
so
your
much.
husband we said hello.
I will. Thank you very
you.
much for having me on the show.
Again, Harris & Harris will donate $10 to 3 Square for every person who likes their Facebook page between now and December 15th. It's an easy way for you to help people in need during the holidays. For more information on Harris & Harris Lawyers, call the number or check out the website on your screen.
$10 is impressive.
I know, that is
like
very nice. Still ahead in the Morning Blend, a simple way to get the body you want. We reveal the details.
That's right. And next, what every senior needs to know about open enrollment. The deadline is quickly approaching. You're watching The Morning Blend. Keep it there.